in.
He now has 4 arrows sticking out of his hide.
Metal armor. Alright, and that is the first round of Mytho Magic. Now we'll carry on to the second round. We're going to put one more round, I think.
Okay, that sounds
Give
good.
everybody a chance to attack and move and get a feel for the game.
There was the first one.
Alright, everybody pick up your 1 die and roll your initiative again. 6.
We all got 6s.
You guys all got to roll again.
Lucas, let's roll again, right?
I'm curious, has anybody started reading it already? Whoa! Alright! Well, I'm not going to give away anything, but I hope you guys enjoy it. I've had so much fun with the series. And in a second, I'm going to ask you guys if you have any questions. We're going to do just like a few questions around the audience and see what you guys are curious about. You want to go ahead? Yeah, go ahead. What question you got? Do any major characters die? Well, I'm not going to give that away. Because you guys would get mad at me if you haven't read that part. But keep reading. In the purple shirt, you'll have to talk really loud. Go ahead. My favorite book in the series, it's really tough. I see it as like one big story, and it's hard for me to pick out which part I like best. I gotta say, The Last Olympian was pretty fun to write. So you guys will have to let me know what you think. No, the movie is only going to be based on The Lightning Thief, not on all the books at once. Okay? Now, are there going to be more? Well, they would like it to be that way. We're just going to have to see. If they do a really good job with it and everybody likes it, then yes, they're hoping to make more movies. But it's really too early to tell. We'll just have to wait and see. Yes? Story that began in The Lightning Thief. When Percy finds out he's going to turn 16 and make this choice, well, that happens in The Lightning Thief. So it's kind of the end. However, because so many of you guys over the years have said, you didn't talk about this, or you didn't talk about that, or what about this character? In about a year, I'm going to launch a second Camp Half-Blood series. Okay? And this is going to be like the next generation of demigods. Now, it may not be like Percy is the center of the whole thing anymore. It might be another group. But I will say this, when you get to the end of The Last Olympian, you're going to have a pretty big hint of what's going to happen in the second series. I'll just leave it there. Let's get a couple more yes ma'am in the Camp Half-Blood t-shirt. Go for it. It's inspiring writers. There's a lot of advice on my website. If you go to rickriordan.com, you can check it out. But really briefly, read a lot, write a lot, and don't give up. Those are the 3 big things right there. All right, and right here in the hunter shirt. Am I going to be in the movie? I don't think so. I'm going to be on the set Thursday. I'm going to go up to Vancouver and check it out. I don't think I'm going to be actually in it, but I'll get to see what's going on.
Going to Vancouver on Thursday.
Yeah, I should be Chiron, he says. Actually, Chiron is going to be Pierce Brosnan, 007. That should be cool. That should be cool. All right, in the white shirt, go for it. How hard is it to do what? How hard is it to come up with ideas for the books? It's funny, coming up with the ideas is really easy. It's actually sitting down and writing them. In fact, I'll tell you right now, I'm working on a book that'll be out next year also. We'll have a book come out in the spring, cross fingers, and also one come out in the winter of 2010. The one that comes out in the spring is not a Percy Jackson book, but this is an idea that I've wanted to do for a long time. Some of you guys who have come to events before, you've asked me the question, would you ever do a book about a different mythology that's not the Greeks? Yeah? Some of you guys have asked me about that. And I started thinking about it from when I was a teacher. There's only one subject in class when I used to teach it that was more popular than Greek mythology. You know what it was? Egypt. And so, next spring, you guys look out, because the Egyptian gods are invading the modern world.